Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight to hear all about the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo HLSR scholarship opportunities. We have Maria Dobbles here to share information about who the scholarship is for, what it involves, and why you should participate. I'll now turn it over to Mrs. Dobbles.
Thank you so much. I certainly appreciate being here. As she said, I'm Maria Dobbles, and I'm with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Speakers Committee. And I want to share with you who we are, why we do this, and what it's all about. Since our inception in 1932, we were the Houston Fat Stock Show and Livestock Exposition, but fortunately they decided that they needed to change that name. Originally, we were all about the cattle industry. They wanted to educate people about what Texas was all about and the cattle industry. And as time went on, they decided, well, education was just as important. So they decided to add a scholarship program. So our very first scholarship was in 1957 in the amount of $2,000 to a gentleman by the name of Ben Dickerson. Now that $2,000 in 1957 went a long way because it paid for almost all 4 years of his college, and he did attend Texas A&M University. He went on to become a doctor and then came back to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo and has been volunteering ever since. So we've come quite a bit since that $2,000 scholarship. We are now a $20,000 four-year scholarship for you, the youth of Texas. Now, this is your future we're talking about, and there is no reason why you should not apply for this scholarship. I tell everyone, if you don't apply, that's 100% no, but if you do apply, that's a 50% of yes. So please, please listen to what we're talking about, because this is your future, and I know that you want to get out into this world, and you are our future leader, so we need you to apply for these scholarships. Now, the monetary benefit, as I said, it's a $20,000 four-year scholarship. You will get $25,000 per semester, and that's designated that goes to your tuition and your fees. In your junior and senior year, you may also apply for an achievement scholarship, and that will give you an additional $16,000 to go for your undergraduate program. So it's right now, if you were to attend the Texas A&M, we're talking quite a bit of money. We're talking about $30,000 a year. So this $2,500 per semester is going to help you. So any scholarship that you get is going to help you, but the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo does offer you that $20,000 four-year scholarship. Now, the additional benefits for applying for the scholarship is that you get a program called the ComPsych. Now, that ComPsych will give you, when you're in college, sometimes if this is your first time being away from home, it can be stressful. So you want to be able to go to someone and be able to talk about your new life. And so you'll be able to talk to someone about whatever it is that you're having difficulties with. They'll guide you through your first year and through the entire program if you get a scholarship. You'll also be able to go to a scholar night at the rodeo, which means you'll get able to purchase tickets, or you will get a ticket to go to that scholarship night and enjoy a night out with an entertainer and watch the rodeo with your fellow alumni. You're also going to be teamed up with a donor, that you're going to be able to build a relationship with your donor, and you'll be able to just talk to them about what you're doing, and they're going to help you get through your 4 years. You will also receive a lifetime membership to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. That's a $500 value. Life membership is a $500 value, and you will get that free. Then you will also be able to join the Alumni Association. And this is where you will be able to get with the fellow alumni and just have socials and get-togethers and stuff, and you can network. Then you have additional learning opportunities as well with your alumni association. So you get quite a bit, for becoming one of our scholars, and we certainly want you to. So the graduation rates of a rodeo scholar. The national 6-year graduation rate is 67.4%. Now you say, well, why is that important? Well, it is important because the ratio for a rodeo scholarship 6-year graduation rate is 82.1%, which means that our scholarship recipients are excellent. Their graduation rate is way up there. We offer a wonderful program for you to assist you in getting that scholarship and become who you want to be. Now, we are, since the inception, we have given out more than $500 million in educational commitment since the beginning of in 1932. So that's quite a bit of money. I mean, if you who wouldn't want $500 million in their bank account, But right now we have more than 35,000 volunteers. I am one of them. And we have 120 full-time staff members that work at the HLSR office in order to make this program work. We have more than 75 million attendees since the inception of our show. That's a lot of people that come out and watch the show, and we certainly couldn't do this scholarship program without those attendees. Now, the 4 pillars for a scholarship. This is what a scholarship, This is what a scholarship person that applies for this applicant, we look for perseverance by exhibiting your steadfastness and drive in achieving success. That is, one of the qualities that we look for. Your service, the service that you do by assisting others through acts of kindness, through your volunteer work. Then your character, through demonstrating your strong morals and carrying oneself in a respectful manner and a responsible manner. That's another item that we look for. And then, of course, your leadership, by motivating and setting examples, positive examples for others, then you will fulfill the 4 pillars that they're looking for. And I know that each and every one of you has those qualities. Our scholars will hail, and they do hail, from 185 different counties here in Texas. Over 2,400 are now currently on the scholarship recipients, and they attend 86 different Texas colleges and universities. So there's quite a vast around Texas that our scholars are at. Our current scholar majors. The majors are by types. One of the highest percentage is, of course, in the STEM field, but that doesn't mean you have to go into it. We also have agriculture, health and medical, business, social science, arts and humanities, public and social services, and then, of course, there are people that haven't declared their major yet. But again, you have quite a big, vast field to choose from. The most popular ones that we have, of course, is biology, animal science, nursing, business, and computer science. But again, that doesn't mean that that's something that you have to go to. As long as you're going for a 4-year master's program. And these are our statistics. The 2021 scholarship winners, which I think is an important fact, that 29% were the first in their family to graduate high school. And I think that's an amazing feat. But 48% were first in their family to attend college, and I think that's amazing. That's wonderful. And we want you to be part of those statistics. We want you to be able to go to college as well. So the scholarship eligibilities, they have some requirements. One, you have to be a citizen of the United States and be a Texas resident. You have to be graduating from the high school during the 21-22 school year. And you have had to have made a formal application with the intent to attend a Texas or university that participate in a curriculum leading to a bachelor degree in the 2022-2023 academic year. The Texas college must be accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, and it has to be a not-for-profit. And when I say not-for-profit, it has to be a college that doesn't advertise on TV for you to come and join them. So that's the difference between a not-for-profit college. Now here are our geographic scholarships. The geographic is an area Go Texan and Houston area. In the area Go Texan, you have to be in the top class, and there's 79 that we give out. In the Houston area, also, you have to be in the top class. And I'm sorry, the area Go Texans is top third. I stand corrected there. Houston area is top half. Now, for this year, because of our economic stand right now, and because of the pandemic, they're not requiring you to take your SAT or your ACT tests. You know, that's not part of the requirements this year. So you don't have to worry about that. But if you do take them, that's great. You know? Then there's a specialty type of scholarship. That's where you're an exhibitor, which you don't really have any requirements. Now, exhibitor means that you're actually exhibiting at the show, whether it's any type of livestock. Then there's the Hildebrand. The Hildebrand is also a livestock, but they do offer some academic scholarships as well, and you have to be in the top quarter. Now, if you are part of you are a member, or your parents are retired or active military, you qualify for that military scholarship, and you also have to be on the top quarter. Now, the school art is where you need to be admitted, or rather you need to enter into the school art program of HLSR in this coming year, the 2022 school year, in order to apply for that school art, and that also is the top quarter of your class. Then you have 4-H and FFA. If any of you are in the 4-H and FFA program, then those scholarships will come through them. You will apply through them, but you do have to be in the top quarter. Now, we don't choose the 4-H and the FFA. They do the choosing, but they do let us know who their scholarship winners are, and HLSR just administers the scholarship. These are the important dates that I want you to write down, because they are so important that I tell everybody, engrave them somewhere. December 1st of 2021, the applications are available online. Now, it is a lengthy process, so you need to start right away, and you have to be careful and answer each question properly and with thought. Don't rush through it. You will have to, write an essay as well, and think hard before you start writing, and put your heart in it. Just tell them how you feel and how important this scholarship would mean to you and your family. It is just it would be a dream come true for a lot of y'all to be able to win this scholarship, and we certainly want you to. February 1st, 2022 at 7:59 p.m. Not 8 o'clock, not 7:58, 7:59 p.m. The online applications closes for the students. So you have from December 1st through February 1st, 7:59 p.m. that evening to get your stuff in. And so please don't hesitate. Just as soon as December 1st comes around, be ready. Okay. The February 16th, 2024 at 4:59 p.m., that's the deadline for your counselors. That's the deadline for them to submit all the paperwork that is required for you. And then, the happy day in April and May, we begin to notify winners, which is a wonderful thing. And we hope that all of y'all are one of those winners. And in June 11th, 2024, then the New Scholars celebration. You'll be invited to come out to a dinner, and you'll be presented with your scholarship, and you'll be recognized. And that's a wonderful day, for everyone, to celebrate. Now, as I said, the scholarship application process is lengthy. It's hosted by Kaleidoscope. It's a paperless process, so you don't have to turn anything in as far anything. You just download your essay and everything. So the applications will be on the show's website. So you just go to the website, which is HLSR.com, and go over to click to the education support, and then select apply. So we expect each and every one of you to do that, and select that apply button. So it is a step-by-step process. Students' responses, to prompt will determine their scholarship eligibility. And what this means is that when you answer the questions as far as whether it's a military, whether you're applying, for, financial need and stuff, it will actually throw you into those categories, whether you have exhibited. It will throw you into all the categories that you qualify for. So you don't have to worry about going and picking and choosing what scholarship you want to apply for. And then you're going to upload your supplemental documents. Again, it's everything online. So applications may be completed over multiple sessions. So you can, go online, start it, save it, and then access it again at a later time. But, be steadfast on it. Just, be steady with your application, and I don't want you to rush through it, but do start it, promptly, right at December 1st. And, one of the things that we want you to know, that these are the things that the judges are looking for from an application. So we want you to proofread your essays. We want you to share your goals, answer the questions and prompts completely. Be authentic, just let them know how you feel, as I said, what this scholarship would mean to you and your family. And, our current students that are on our scholarship program, they give you the pointers of put efforts into your essay, manage your time wisely, start early, as I said, ask if you have any questions, make sure that you'll have a contact where you can ask any questions. If you don't know something, you ask the question. And be thoughtful about your answers and in your application. Here's where you go for any questions. You go to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Educational Program Office. That's their phone number there, 832-667-1285. And their scholarship, their website is scholarship@hlsr.com. That's where you go to if you have any questions. And you can go there, and then you can start your applications. That's pretty quick of what we have. I want to wish you the best in your application. You deserve this. We want you to have it. And again, we hope to be able to give you that scholarship, and so you can become our future leaders of Texas. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mrs. Dobbles, for the excellent information. There are a couple of questions that we have for you.
Okay.
So one of them is, I've never been involved in FFA or anything rodeo related. Are these scholarships for me?
Absolutely. They are for you. They are not, you do not have to show. We have quite a few of those scholarships. Like I said, let's go back to our scholarships here, where geographical and specialty. Okay, Houston areas where you want to go for your scholarship. Now, again, if any of your family members are military, active or non-active, you can apply for those. So 4-H and FFA is not a requirement, so don't let that hinder you from applying.
Okay, great. Will I need any information from my parents to complete the application?
You will complete a FAFSA. That every student has to complete a FAFSA on the online. So yes, there will be some questions that your parents will have to answer, but it's nothing that we. You don't need to hide from it. It's pretty simple.
Okay, great. Do I need any recommendation letters to apply?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Every student in the state of Texas here is eligible for this, if you do have recommendations, well, that's wonderful, but you do not need a letter of recommendation to apply.
Okay, fantastic. And last question. If you receive any scholarships or a scholarship, do funds go to specific schools or is it open to any college and university?
It has to be a Texas college and university and an accredited, college, as I said. And it has to be a not-for-profit school, like, DeVry, or is it DeVry or whatever, colleges like that. They're in it for the profit, So, like I said, any college that advertises, on television, that wants you to come to their college, that is not a college that is accepted.
Okay. All right. Well, again, thank you so much for this great information. Folks out there, remember to submit any additional questions to the email address that was listed, scholarship@hlsr.com. And again, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a great evening.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.